So this is Working with Worksheets Part 2. We're going to hide and unhide worksheets. We're going to copy and move a worksheet within a workbook, and then we're going to copy and move a worksheet to another workbook. So we're in Excel, the default version of Excel, Book 1 with one worksheet. And I have another workbook open. We can go to switch windows and see that. So I have Book 1 and Book 2. Book 1 is the active workbook, which is the one we are in. I'm going to create two more worksheets by left-clicking that plus button and show you that we can hide worksheets. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, you may have some data or some calculations that are done on a worksheet that aren't necessary for somebody to look at. They're necessary for the result that you're trying to present to somebody, but they don't have to look at the machinations that go on behind getting that result. So you can right-click a worksheet and hide the worksheet. In fact, I'm going to create another one and press the Shift key down and create a group with worksheet 2 and 4, right-click and select Hide again. So I can hide more than one worksheet at a time. To unhide the worksheet, I'm going to right-click and select Unhide. The problem is that I can only unhide one worksheet at a time. There's no way to select more than one worksheet here. So I can unhide Sheet 2, right-click, unhide Sheet 4, right-click, unhide Sheet 3. So we can copy and move worksheets within a workbook. Right now we have Sheet 1, 2, 4, 3. Let's say I want to get them back in order. All I got to do is grab with the left mouse button Sheet 3 and move it over so that that black triangle points down, inserting it into the location right below the triangle. So I now have 1, 2, 3, and 4. To copy a worksheet, and to move a worksheet for that matter, you can right-click and get the shortcut menu, select Move or Copy, and the default is to move the worksheet. So I have worksheet 3 selected. I can move it to the end, left-click OK, or right-clicking that again, selecting Move or Copy. I can create a copy and create a copy of the worksheet at the end of the other worksheets. Another way to make a copy of a worksheet is to select one, hold the left mouse button, press the Control key, and that little sheet icon will change to add a plus sign. And when I move over what would otherwise be inserting this worksheet or moving the worksheet, I convert that to making a copy of the worksheet. So I have two copies of Sheet 3, and of course I can grab that and move it to keep them in order. And I'm going to move Sheet 3 where it belongs as well. So we can copy and move worksheets into another workbook. As I said at the opening of this movie, I've got two workbooks opened up, Book 1 and Book 2. I can select one of these worksheets, right-click to get the shortcut menu, left-click Move or Copy, and the first drop-down list provides me with a list of the workbooks that I can move this worksheet to or copy this worksheet in. The default is to move, so that's what I'll do. Sheet 3, second copy. I'm going to left-click OK, and we're taken to Book 2, and we are still on Sheet 3, the second copy, only we are in Book 2 because it just got moved there. So I'm going to go back to Switch Windows, go back to the first workbook. I can also create a copy by right-clicking, Move or Copy, selecting Book 2, left-clicking that box, Create a Copy, and then left-clicking OK. Now I have a copy of Sheet 3, third version. There's a few other ways that you can do this, but that involves some other functionality with the Windows views of Excel, and we'll look at that in other movies. So that's Working with Worksheets Part 2. We hid and unhid a worksheet. We copied and moved a worksheet within the workbook, and we copied and moved a worksheet to another workbook.